In late February, Stirling University has suspended the Catholic Society for protesting abortion outside of a Glasgow hospital because it didn't align with their equality, diversity, and inclusion policy. However, in March, the Students' Union has decided to unsuspend the Catholic Society due to the freedom of speech on campus. So, what do the students think about the situation? Unsuspended.
Personally, I'm pro-choice for it, so I don't agree with their anti-abortion policy. And I think the fact that they were suspending it unsuspended, I understand that by law, you were saying that like they legally can't suspend them for freedom of speech reasons, but at the same time, it can cause harm to people, and it can be quite a difficult subject to talk about. But maybe they should have stuck their guns on it, or not. Or, as you said, it's illegal, so I understand why they didn't unsuspend it.
To be honest, I'm gonna play fair. Just like there can be a society that supports women to have an abortion, support them when they have like the guilt or just the support period, there's going to be the society that has the opinions where it's the complete opposite. They have their right to stay and stand on their opinion, and they have the right, just like the other side does as well. So it's like, it's about respect and it's about consideration. You can have your opinions, you can have your mindset, but keep it within the ones who do. You don't have to go to the next side and say, this is why we're right, this is why we're correct, this is why we should have a bigger voice than you. Because you don't. We're all equal. So at the end of the day, you have no right, you have no power to, overpower anybody else who got a different mindset or a different view on what you believe in. Period.
It's complicated because there's all the freedom of speech stuff, but at the same time, it's against what the union, all the union rules. So if it's against union rules, it's like correct for them to get kicked out.
Based on what I've been informed of, I would say I am perfectly on board right up until the unsuspension. I of course do not support. I of course support women's right to choose if they want an abortion or not, and I'm certainly against. And everybody should have the right to protest, but at the same time though, protesting in front of a hospital where people need to do things is in poor taste, to say the least.
I get that everyone has their own opinions, and I think everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and that you have the right to do that. But I think it's for living in Scotland, living in Stirling, I think it's just weird to know that there are people out there that don't think I should be able to have an abortion if I want one, which is a bit like, it's not your choice. At the end of the day, it's so cliche, but it is my body. If I don't want to be pregnant, I'm not going to be pregnant.
The whole discussion really reminds me of this tweet that I saw about Hunger Games, about how in the sequel, Katniss said that she was pregnant. So there was really a talk about not sending her to the games because she's pregnant, let's save them, protect the child. But as we know, the game was totally fine with sending like teenagers and kids. So I feel like this also reminds me a lot of the abortion stand. It's like you care about and protect a fetus since they're still not born, but you're okay then with kids all around the world, not just Scotland, being like maltreated and stuff. So I feel like what you're really trying to defend is an ideal, and you're trying to exercise power. So this is really a conversation about power. It's not really about kids. And I feel like the minute you see it that way, then you really see what's the truth behind it. As long as you think it, that's fine, but then you starting to like actually try to implement actions, I feel like that's weird. So yeah, I don't agree, but I'm not part of the society, so I don't care.